You've also done a lot as an environmentalist. This has been an important interest of yours. How did that evolve?
Well, there again, I think we're all creatures of what our parents expose us to. So, grew up spending a lot of time in the environment, lots of on my dad's properties and talking about what was going on. I think the first thing that we saw is, as young children, we would go duck hunting on one of our properties in South Carolina, and when we first got it, there were plenty of ducks, and as time went by, things changed. You see that populations of the birds were less, and what was going on is like, what's going on up in the north? And we were sitting there talking about Ducks Unlimited, and this is kind of like the beginning of my dad's learning about something happening farther away had an effect here in South Carolina on migration of birds and things like that. So anyway, one thing we always were sitting there talking about it all the time, so I was exposed to it and been fortunate to work with people that led in the right direction.
Through your work and your travels and so forth, you've seen the whole range of the human condition. How do you feel about the future of mankind?
I feel if we are really smart, everybody can be fed, everybody can be healthy, and we can have everything go around, but we've got to just be really smart. And being smart means working hard to alleviate poverty, alleviate disease and things like that, and everybody can live a good life. But we've just got to be really smart in how we do it.
When you're working on some of these films that deal with the great problems of the world, whether it's environmental degradation or disease or violence like in the Sudan, you capture part of the experience of life. On the other hand, you have to have an appreciation of beauty as well. How do you balance that work? Capturing the beauty of the environment at the same time as the degradation. And do you think that the beauty of the world can help human beings to be more careful with their world?
Like in the trailer, the Fiery Serpent Foul Water has a very nice opening shot in Sudan of smoke coming up and Sudanese dancing, and then it has a few of those shots, and then it has a beauty shot of some carts going by, and then you see the young children screaming with guinea worm. So what you do is that the storytelling is you give an idea of what a place is through beauty, and then you also go and say, well, here it is. So you're able to tell both things at the same time. Like, we've got incredible shots of women gathering water in Ghana, and yet in that water can be guinea worm copepods that are going to affect people, and they're filtering the water, and yet the water is something that you and I wouldn't drink. We would immediately get sick from it. So it's beauty, but it's also hazardous for different types of humans that aren't used to that water.